Steelers could go in there, a 6 point underdog, and beat Detroit. Thought there was well, I thought there was a chance if Dan Campbell, did some stupid fourth down calls, which he did early. They could have had 3 points, didn't do it. I don't know. That probably wouldn't have made a difference in the game anyway. But regardless, the Steelers get the big win, 6 point underdog in Detroit, and nobody had them winning. A lot of people wanted to see Tomlin gone. A lot of the people thought the season was over a few weeks ago after the loss to the Bills, and now the Steelers just ripped off 3 games in a row with injuries. Games without TJ Watt, their highest paid defender. Players stepping up big in these moments. No Herbig in the game, neither, who's been having a great year for the Steelers. So, what can you really say right now about the Pittsburgh Steelers? Aaron Rodgers with another great game, only 1 touchdown, but 65% completion percentage, 92 rating. I think he threw for 266 yards. It was like 27 of 41. So Aaron Rodgers was cooking. The run game was doing good. Jalen Warren was dominating on the ground. And Steelers look good. Offense looked good. Defense gave up some yardage, but that's the best offense in the entire NFL. So of course they're going to give up some yardage. Of course they're going to give up some points, but the bottom line is they held up strong in the biggest moment of the game on the goal line, fourth quarter. Defense stood up strong after the penalties didn't go their way, 2 in a row. It looked like the game was over, and then 2 penalties went into Detroit's favor to where they could have went down on a goal line, and then penalties went in the Steelers' favor. End the game, offensive pass interference, ruling on the field's a touchdown, but it's overturned. Steelers win. Unbelievable. Good game on Sunday night right now. Steelers just keep themselves in the driver's seat. So really, you want New England to beat Baltimore, but at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. Steelers go and beat Cleveland, and then Baltimore either loses this game or to Green Bay, it's over. Steelers got a de facto bye. I love it, and that's exactly what they need with all the injuries they got right now. And if they can get healthy, playing hot right now, 3 in a row, go to Cleveland, get 4 in a row, have a de facto bye, it means nothing, and you're basically going into the playoffs 4 wins in a row, and then pretty much having a kind of a bye, letting your players get healthy, letting your players get rested to go into the playoffs and have a home game in Pittsburgh. Nobody's getting fired. Nobody's getting fired at this point. Arthur Smith, the guy I've been even criticizing, to where I got to eat crow. Put together a great game on the ground. Great game on the ground. Putting tight ends in there in the backfield, running reverses, everything, and they're really doing good. The offense is looking hot. It's looking nice, and they got an easy game against Cleveland, man. They should be able to handle business against Cleveland, no problem. They own Cleveland. They got Sheduer Sanders in there. The defense looks terrible. Cleveland got banged up in this game. So really, it should be no problem for the Steelers defense to get after Sanders. They pretty much held one of the best offenses somewhat in check. You can't say totally, but somewhat in check. Held them to 24 points. This is a team that put up 40 points in multiple games this season. And the Steelers defense came up, forced turnovers, got safeties, stood up strong on the goal line to shut the Lions down to get the win. 6 point underdog in Detroit, baby. You can't script it any better. That's what, 19 straight seasons for Tomlin? One more win away from tying Chuck Noll. What can the haters really say at this point, man? There's nothing they can say, man. And he goes into this season having a playoff run, man. That's going to put him top 10 all time in playoff wins, too. So what's the narrative then? He can't get it done in the playoffs, and this is reminding me a lot of that 05 year. Everybody was counting them out. It was about 7-5 midway through the season, had to rip off some games. And now they're doing it, ripping off games, and they're playing the best football they've played all year. Aaron Rodgers is looking great. The offense looks totally different, spreading it out, dinking and dunking, slipping into running games. And when they get loose and they get in the open field, Jalen Warren had 2 major, huge touchdowns out of nowhere, like a shot out of a cannon, baby. Bang, bang, 2 big plays. And then to put the icing on the cake, one of the most clutchest kickers in NFL history, one of the most clutchest kickers in NFL history, could have basically iced the game and booted out, just makes you sit on the edge of your seat just a little bit longer. And that highest paid defense has been getting criticized and dogged all year long steps up against the best offense on paper, on statistics, however you want to spin it, and shut them down on the goal line to get the win. That's how the Pittsburgh Steelers do it, baby. Defense, offense, special teams. Tomlin talks about it all the time. The collective, the collective, the collective. And that's fire, baby. That's a fire win for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And that's all I got to say. That's all I got to say. And I love it. 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 And Baltimore looking like they could lose. And if they lose to Green Bay, Baltimore might win this game. Maybe not. But the Patriots are playing them tough. I don't see Baltimore beating Green Bay. Green Bay's too good of a team. Baltimore can't put up the points with Green Bay. Baltimore defense can't stop Green Bay. Baltimore's offense isn't looking good. Lamar's hurt in this game. They're probably not even going to win this game. And the Steelers are going to go into Cleveland and against a rookie quarterback, man. Come on, the golden child, the privileged child, get out of here. We're going to make him look what he really is, a fifth-round pick. We're going to show him why we passed up on him, brought in Aaron Rodgers, who has the best touchdown-to-interception ratio in NFL history, best quarterback rating in NFL history, leading the way, another one. Nobody wanted him to come here. Everybody thought Rodgers was done. He's washed up. They didn't want him to come here. Everybody said I was crazy for wanting him to come here. Leading the way late in the season. That's why you brought him here and looking like a pro in the game. And even most NFL writers are putting him in the top tier of the quarterbacks in the AFC right now. The refs were horrible. Whatever, man. I'm not going to talk about the refs. It is what it is. Steelers, like, pretty much, y'all gave up the game. The safety, the big runs on the ground. What's the excuse for the big runs on the ground, Detroit Lions fans? There ain't none. We just ran it right up the middle on you, and you couldn't stop us. Period. Aaron Rodgers was dinking and dunking all over the Lions defense like he's known to do. Just walk in Detroit and dink and dunk all over that horrible franchise. So it is. It is what it is, man. Steelers are in the driver's seat. Basically been in a driver's seat all year long. There hasn't been a point or juncture in this season. There was like one juncture of junctures of this season to where those Steelers weren't completely in a driver's seat. But basically, they've controlled their destiny the whole way. The Ravens lose tonight. All it takes is a win over the Brown Clowns. And Steelers wrap up the division. Got a home game in the Berg. And you got to love it. Got to love it. Refs ain't saving you. And they got two good calls that went their way to set them up to go down onto the goal line, regardless. So you can say the calls went their way. It was offensive pass interference. Y'all committed penalties. Steelers committed penalties. Got called for it. Is what it is. The Lions aren't that good. Lions are not that good of a team. Dan Campbell's not that good of a coach. Dan Campbell's an overrated coach. Look at that. You lost your offensive coordinator. Look, he's there in Chicago, basically lighting the world on fire. Dan Campbell's decisions. What about his decision to go for it on fourth down early in the game? That was 3 points. It's only 3 points. That would have made the difference. Steelers won by more than 3, but that could have changed the whole tide and the momentum, everything in the game. But instead, Steelers stop you on the goal line, get the ball back, and take the life out of your crowd. And there's multiple games where Dan Campbell has went for it on fourth down and lost the game. On the other hand, Steelers went and beat you at your own game, went for it on fourth down, and was able to pick it up, convert on fourth down when they needed to convert on fourth down, which is me as a Steelers fan. I don't like doing that, but Tomlin's been doing it. It's been working. So who's to say? Who's to really say anything? And the people that mostly criticize Tomlin are saying he should be going for it on these fourth down situations. Now he is, and it's working. So And New England is up 3 over Baltimore right now, baby. New England is up 3 over Baltimore, baby. So, I mean, I think I'm probably just going to end this live because I think I about just killed this live. And I really didn't got much else to say at this point. I might go live again after the Ravens game. Might be a panel. I don't know. But for this one, I'm going to shut this one down, baby. Here we go, Steelers. Big win on to Cleveland next week. Hopefully the Patriots can hold on to this and get the dub. So that game means so much in Cleveland when the Steelers do play Cleveland, baby. It'll be for the division in Cleveland, where the NFL Hall of Fame is. Canton. Well, not in Cleveland, but Canton, right next door in the great state of Ohio. And the Steelers, in Steelers fashion, are going to own the Cleveland Browns. And hopefully, like I said, if the Patriots don't get this win tonight, Green Bay will get the win, and it'll be all for naught. That dub over Cleveland will be for the division next week for Pittsburgh, baby. Let's go.